Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So in this video, we're once again
Oh, hey, that's Twitch. I know that website.
looking at Twitch and asking the very basic question, what does Twitch want their identity to be known as?
Definitely VTubers, because we are being treated very nicely. Yes. Hot tubs, I don't think they would want hot tubs. They literally nuked that category because they didn't want it. Listen, e-tots are not good for ad revenue. The problem is that anything that is good for views is not good for ad revenue, because e-tots, horrible for ad revenue. Politics, also horrible for ad revenue. Cartoon avatars, they are not going to like it because, you know, liking a cartoon now makes you a bad person, apparently. So that's also not good. Gambling, also not good. React NDs, I guess React NDs are fine. Yeah, I guess.
Because for years, this was a platform primarily
Sometimes.
for gamers, but now it's devolved
Gamers? You play games on this platform? What the hell? Hear me out playing game? What?
into something that is truly
What?
regrettable in many senses. Number one, people are looking at this platform and believing it's catering to and hosting a whole group of content that has no business being on a 13 plus website. And also a lot of people believe this platform plays favorites and
No. No. There are definitely no favorites whatsoever. There's no preferential treatment. There are definitely no people who should get banned, but they are not. And there are people who shouldn't get banned, but they are. No. If the stream cuts now, shh. No, I love Twitch. I am very passionate about Twitch. Favorite, best platform ever. I love Twitch. I simply.
collectively enforces its TOS when it feels like it. Now, all of this has happened under the very careful watch, and I mean
That is a lovely t-shirt, Mr. Clancy. I love it so. Are those bananas? Those bananas are amazing. Have I mentioned how much I love this platform?
very close watch of CEO Dan Clancy, who has allowed stuff like this to happen.
Dude, it makes me scared even looking at the picture. I feel like it should not be allowed. But it must be allowed because she streamed it. Also, why is the boob being censored, huh? Why? What's wrong with it? I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just kinky. You know? I will never understand that people are scared of a drawing and calling you all sorts of things, but also... Your dick is now a noodle! Dick is a tar! It's beautiful. Give us a side boob, just a crumple of a boopy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a second GIMP suit has hit the Morgpie streams. We are once again looking at the absolute degenerative Olympics
Again!
that Twitch has become. This is a 13 plus website that creators, talents, whatever you want to call people like Morgpie, are taking advantage of. They know that they can get away with anything they want, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to
It's because she has big tits. Honestly. Yeah.
farm content on this platform and use it as a way to promote their off-site adult content, because at worst they're going to get a one-day ban. And for Morgpie, she's racked up over a dozen at this point and is not afraid of what Dan Clancy is going to do next. So not only are we going to look at this latest set of antics here, but also during that same time,
Oh my god, her boobs are huge. My goodness. Also, this girl is a walking, talking red flag, okay? Like we have funky glass frame, one red flag, piercing, second red flag, the bangs shorter than your eyebrow, third red flag, okay? Absolutely. I'm counting it. Also, is that an ear stretcher thingy? That's definitely a fourth one. What, the bangs? Listen, if you have shorter bangs than your eyebrows, that's definitely a red flag. I guarantee you. No. Hold up. I'm not saying it's ugly. I'm saying it's a red flag. Okay? Absolutely. When was the last time that you met someone whose bangs were short and they were not insane? Huh? I don't mean to be like that, but... You know?
Morgpie hosted another quote-unquote talent who went on her stream and said that white people are an inferior race. Yes, this, to answer the question...
Okay. What?
...is the identity of Twitch. Hosting completely inappropriate content for a 13-plus platform, and also hosting people who will say stuff...
Aren't you white people? I guess not, question mark?
...like that with no fear of being banned. Now, before we get into all the Twitch stuff, a quick reminder that there's only 2 days left on the official Rev plushie campaign with Market. We are over 300% funded at this point. Here is the 360 view. If you have not checked this out, you can find a link to this campaign in the pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for the support on this campaign. Make sure to get one before it is gone in just 2 days. It greatly helps out the channel and also helps out with future merch opportunities as well. So again, link in the pinned comment. Be sure to check it out before it's gone. So really, this is the
what?
sort of
if you give
mindset we have with this video. It's a classic tale. If you give a mouse a cookie, that just...
I don't know this tale. I am lacking critical information. What happens if you give a mouse a cookie? Is it gonna come back for more?
Describes what's going on with Twitch to a T. Because what's happening here is a group of people who get away with everything and receive little to no punishment, continuing to push the boundaries because they know it will financially benefit them in one form or another. One of those people to do that is Morgpie. Morgpie pretty much has caused the entire rulebook to be developed on suggestive content at this point. She has been banned over 13 times.
Damn! That's a lot of bans. Holy shit.
On Twitch.
But dude, like, look at them. This is like 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. That's not even a ban. It's not even a vacation. Like, it's 37 minutes? What's the lesson if you get banned for 37 minutes? Yeah, okay, sure, there's 1 month here. But again, it's like 12 hours, 23 hours, 1 day, 7 days. This is nothing.
Last couple years alone. There are multiple rules in the handbook that are direct.
Is there like not like a limit that if you get banned XY amount of times, then you will be gone for good or something? Or is there like no escalation? Like the first 10 ban can be whatever, then after that it will be always a week, and after that it will be a month or something. I thought it's 3. Well, but she has more than 3. Many times more than 3. So
actually about her, because she finds a certain rule and tries to either bend it or violate it in many cases.
Hold up. I'm just thinking, isn't Morgpie the one who had her ass green screened and she was like playing games on it? That was her, wasn't he? Or wasn't she? I remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was she green screened her ass and she was playing, and you could see the ass jiggle, but the gameplay was within the ass. I remember that.
To her own financial benefit, and also to promote her content, her adult content that is off-site. That is the entire process she does. She ends up getting banned for typically a day, comes back, and does it all over again. But instead of having a spine and getting rid of her, Dan Clancy and Twitch have allowed this behavior. They have enabled this behavior to continue and continue. Now, recently we talked about this clip that went viral from a Morgpie stream where, as you can see, she had someone playing as a pet on her stream wearing a...
I respected it. You know, even this guy is living a better life than Kaya. He doesn't have the electric color. He has his own little place he can rest. He has a phone. You know, he's just chilling. He's just vibing.
A gimp suit. This is obviously some content that does not belong on Twitch. I mean, is really that simple. Like, is this what Twitch wants to be known for? Can we at least...
Listen, I am not an elitist. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care that she does this on Twitch. Honestly, I don't see any nudity. There's no intercourse. There is no nothing. She's having a little latex dude behind her. Good for her. I don't care. What I care for is that you cannot have a VTuber model that shows a tiny piece of your side, just like the waist area, because otherwise you will get banned for that. That is weird. So it's like you cannot go like all the way hardcore with reality, and then anything fictional is like, oh, you showed an ankle. You showed an ankle. That's gonna be a 7-day ban. I'm sorry. You cannot do that. Of course you can. No, you can't. Tell it to the UK. I don't talk to them. I'm having a beef with them right now.
Agree that is not what people thought Twitch was going to end up being, or at least their identity would be reflected as in this current state. Given years ago, this was a platform primarily for gamers. Now it's turned into this. It's absolutely pathetic. Like, this is a platform where either you're going to see dogs getting shocked, or you're going to see pets being used as props for, really, let's just be honest, softcore adult content. That's really what this is. And Morgpie is so smug and so
Dude, she has gigantic boobs. I cannot get rid of the fact that she has gigantic boobs. Her boobs are amazing. What are the chances that it's natural? Do you think it's natural? It cannot be. She's so skinny. 0. She's too skinny for such gigantic honkers. My goodness. You can see how fake they are. I'm keeping my hopes alive.
Afraid of punishment, that she's mocking the situation. She would quote that viral post that was seen by millions, promoting herself and promoting the exact theme she was promoting.
I heard someone had beef with UK. Dafook is going on here?
I'm beefing with you guys. You guys are being weird lately, so I'm beefing with you.
On the stream, because she knows nothing's going to happen. Now, as we saw, a lot of people were just tired of seeing this content on Twitch in general, but also they were pointing out the hypocrisy that she can get away with doing stuff like that as a face cammer, but if you were a VTuber, you are likely to get banned for anything close to that, and that's definitely grounded in some truth. The rules for VTubers, and specifically with their attire, is a lot more strict than real-life streamers.
Cover your ankles, harlot.
And of course, Morgpie would call out the VTubing scene for being mad about this and making themselves the center of attention.
Anytime anybody does...
Can I just say that she looks very different without makeup on? I'm not saying she's, like, unattractive or something, but she looks very different.
Something controversial on Twitch, the VTubers all come out. They're like, but we can't do whatever we want all the time.
That's a very nice, realistic cat ear, though. I will give you that.
Okay, but you can't have exposed hips. Yeah, because it explicitly says that in the TOS that you just read the TOS!
Jesus Christ, woman, why are you yelling at me? What the fuck?
You know what I do when I wanna do something on stream? I just read. I just read the...
Okay, to be fair, I'm fairly certain that fetish content is not allowed on Twitter or Twitch. I'm like 99% sure that they don't allow that. But then again, not if it's explicit. Yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, this isn't explicit. Right? Like, yeah, sure, there's a guy in latex, but technically he's dressed. Is this explicit? I don't know. You can put a diaper, a dude in diaper and feed him. First of all, gross. Second of all, ew.
TOS. I just read the TOS. It explicitly says it in the TOS that you can't show your hips on stream. That's been a thing for like 2 years.
I just need to know how much did the guy get paid. That's all I care about. Just let me know how much did she pay for this guy to show up and sit there for like, I don't know, 4 hours. He got paid in favors. Which hole? primary or secondary hole.
Dude, that shit changed like 2 years ago.
Fetish is subjective. For some, one guy in a gimp suit is fetish. For others, like Twitch content police, it's just another Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have seen so much more hardcore content on Twitch that this doesn't faze me. Like when girls are doing like the farty ASMR thing, or when I saw that girl who was sitting on the transparent chair and I could basically see all the way up to her ovaries. Like this is really like vanilla shit for me. I have seen so many weird things on Twitch that this doesn't even faze me anymore.
That's 2024, man.
Now, as you can see,
Or like, you know, when there are those like cam girls and they are facing towards you, but they have like a strategic mirror right behind them. And they are wearing these teeny tiny tongs and they just like bend over because it's like, oh, I'm totally doing yoga right now. And oh no, I'm just stretching and I'm just like, wow, you have a really nice booty hole, you know?
a community note was applied to the relevant tweet sharing this clip saying Twitch has been known to bend their own rules to favor top streamers. Yet the TOS was informed.
Is Morgpie a top streamer? Is she that, hold on. I'm actually not even sure what we are talking about. Morgpie. I mean, she's 4.5, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Fair enough. Yeah, those are good numbers. Those are solid numbers. Fair enough. I wouldn't say that she's a top streamer, but she's definitely, you know.
Force fairly, Morgpie would have been banned already, which
I just looked again. Nothing she did is against the TOS. Yeah? Dude, this is just free views for her at this point. Hate it or love it. She's being actually sort of smart about it.
is very true and reflects a lot.
You have to understand, even if she would get banned, that's more publicity for her. You know? Like a 1 day or even a 7-day ban would just give her more and more and more views. Like I remember that back then that was the meta. You get banned for 1 or 2 days, the next time you stream, boom, you spike. Everyone loves the drama, everyone loves all of this.
A lot of the complaints about this situation and Twitch as a platform, and also just listening to Morgpie speak is insufferable, but she would also...
I'm going to ask something very innocent and very stupid, please don't be mad at me. Does Morgpie have an OnlyFans? Yes? No? What do you think? I told you it's a stupid question, and I do understand if I get a stupid answer in return, but I just must know.
So add a
Dear
quote
streamer.
to that tweet saying that she loves VTubers and that they're pioneers of streaming, which seems like damage control to me. A lot of
So she's doing actual, like... I see.
people did not buy this, but a lot of people in her, let's say, space were quick to defend her and shame VTubers, including...
I thought he would read it up. Just wanna say, I love VTubers. I think they are real pioneers of streaming. I just don't see this parallel between attire policy and someone wearing a full gimp suit as a joke. I talk out of my ass on stream all the time, but it's all in fun with no malice whatsoever. If you watch this full segment, the sentiment is clear as I break up every sentence with praise for the VTuber community. Well, at least she's not spiteful.
Let's say, space were quick to defend her and shame VTubers, including, I kid you not, the name
I will be honest with you, I don't think she gives two flying fucks about the VTubing community. You think that she cares about what a few pixel people think? I don't. But she said, no, I don't think she cares. I don't mean to be like that, but I think she's aggressively neutral.
Mommy PhD. Now, I had some fillers for that acronym at the end, but I don't want to get banned here. But she was quick to defend Morgpie and attack VTubers, saying the VTubers who are complaining about this have it wrong. We should be fighting together for streamer rights and creativity.
Why is it that we fight against streamer rights? It's always about like... It's always girls wanting to put out their boobies and other belongings and not want to get clapped for it, but also still want to be treated like a lady. It's never about a girl wanting to speedrun whatever a game and be good at it.
Instead, you out here mad that
you're just jealous because you can't show your fake bodies. To be fair, I do think that the rule should be the same. Like, if you cannot show an underboob on a virtual avatar, you shouldn't be able to show in real life. And what's even wilder for me is the VR chat. Like, you're not allowed to show a panty on a live 2D avatar, but you can if you have VR chat running. Then VR chat is like and anything go. Like, VR chat is like fucking wild west. I don't understand. I don't understand why. I don't know, 2D is the strictest. And then I would say that VR chat is even more lenient than real life streaming. Like, I know some of those mutes when they are dancing and it's like jiggling and it's just like, bro.
You can't show off fake bodies while wanting us to not be able to show and profit off our real bodies. So just like anything else...
It's just a stupid rule because for VR chat, they consider it a game, right? And if you're playing a game, hypothetically, you can look at like naked body parts, right? Like, you can play Outlast and Outlast has like dicks in it and you can totally play that because it's a game. And I feel like people have to realize that VR chat is not a game. VR chat is more like VTube Studio. You put your avatar into a world and that's where you are in. Or it's like Varudo. But it's not a game per se. Just because it is technically a game, it is not a game. Not really.
Involving one of these people, they can't say anything without throwing shade at VTubers. But you can see they're saying
that was good.
We should be fighting
for the great content. Asku.
Together for streamer rights and creativity. First of all, there is nothing creative about what's going on here, okay? Let's not delude ourselves. But also streamer rights. The reason people are bringing up VTubers is because...
The way this works is there is usually an e-girl who comes up...
cat of yapping. It's so wild seeing her go on her high horse on this, considering her and others who skirt over the Twitch toes where new rules are created because of the antics. Even at its worst, VTubers have very rarely done anything as bad as her with the toes where Twitch staff have to create new rules. It's so insane.
It's true. I absolutely forgot what I wanted to say though. I wanted to say something and I forgot. It's gone. What the hell could you? You kicked that patata out of my head. What the fuck?
They're being treated harsher.
Oh yeah. So what I wanted to say is that usually what happens is that an e-girl comes up with a really solid idea, makes a quick buck out of it, right? Because let's be real, it's not even about the views. This is going to be translated into her OnlyFans or whatever the heck she has. She's making a big stream, everyone will register, gets a bunch of money, she gets banned for a single day, and then they will change the terms of services and we are going to get clapped for it. Like the VTubers, and it's like, you cannot have underboobs, you cannot have the side, you cannot have the coochie, butt fang, whatever the thing is going on. And it's like, well, fuck. I guess I will have to remake. I literally had a little bit of uvu at the part, and it's like so subtle, like no one cares about it. But I had to remove it because of TOS. Yeah, you know, like the lady part, like there's a little bit of uvu going on. If I'm not gonna tell you what it is if you don't know.
By the TOS than face cameras. If someone replicated what Morgpie was doing with anime characters, with VTuber models, they'd be banned. Like, no question, right? That's the point people are raising, and of course, this doctor over here, doesn't really seem to understand what's going on here. But this individual is just not serious, and a lot of people are not taking her very seriously.
Excellent meme format. I'm so proud of her. Unsolicited opinions from online prostitutes. Absolute cinema.
Seriously, thanks to this shoe on head meme that has really made the rounds on social media recently. But just looking at this person's website,
Dino Mummy.
I mean, are we serious? Like, of course this person is fighting for the right to promote a bunch of inappropriate content in a space occupied by children. If it isn't obvious already.
Okay, hear me out. Let's just heed the children. Okay, I'm a solid big fan of yeeting all the kids. We don't need that. Just yeet them across the hill. I don't care. Get rid of them.
You can see they like to use public spaces, including places where you can see.
You were a kid? Yeah, but I'm not. You know? And believe it or not, as a kid, I didn't go into a strip club and whine about people showing their boobies over there. I just didn't go there.
Dinosaur bones, right? You go to the museum. She likes to promote her adult content there, a space obviously occupied by children. And I have to censor this despite her wearing a top because I guess it must be very cold in.
Is it that big? I kind of want to see the original image just to see it, if it's worth being censored.
There. And she says, Reizuka has never limited herself to only being one thing. Well, apparently that is going into.
Oh, wow. I will give men and women a better reason to study. Sauce? Any saucers?
Museums and other spaces occupied by a lot of children.
Wait, so what does she do? Is she just like, I'm opening her Twitter on my phone? I need to know. I need to know. What is this? Reizuka XO. I need to know. Show me. Show me what it is. What am I looking at? Oh my god, she is definitely generous with showing things. Wow.
And promoting adult content.
There's a lot of baby oil going on.
This is ridiculous. I am sorry. Doing this in a space like that is completely and utterly inappropriate.
Dude, okay, to be fair, he is right. Going into a museum and pulling down your panties or whatever the hell she's doing here is a little bit, yeah, like, you know, I like an e-ho as much as the next person, but like, goddamn public places. Is it that bad? Yeah, it's suboptimal, bro. Like, I feel like we should all agree that you should not expose yourself to the public when you are, you know, you're in public, you know?
And of course, this individual is defending Morgpie and wanting these individuals to have the rights to have this content on a 13+ platform. Like, it makes way too much sense. Now, of course, going back to Morgpie here, she would return, and I guess. Oh,
there is two. Oh, it's two.
Double.
If a man did that, he would be in jail for a day. That's true.
The entertainment by adding another gimp suit laden individual into her stream because she knows she can get away with one. So why?
Okay, but can we get for the third time when she's going to get a third fella in a gimp suit? Can we make that a chick instead? That's all I'm asking. It's, you know, because there isn't enough diversity in this stream, and me as an avid speaker for all diversity, I believe we need finally a woman to take this job as well. Skip it. No. I think this gender equality had gone too long. Okay, I need a pretty lady to be in this gimp suit now.
Why not two? And I'm not going to play the related clip. You get the point, right? You can see what's happening. She's feeding them. This is obviously like softcore adult content being promoted on Twitch. People are tired of it. Now, some people are asking the very important question, which one is the Twitch CEO?
Bro, don't dox my man like that. Okay, God forbid a dude has a hobby. Oh my god. Now, why you gotta be like that? Come on. What the hell?
Well, yeah, it's at least one of them, but that is the question here. Again, what does Twitch want its identity to be known as? And under the careful watch of Dan Clancy, this is it. This is what people see when they see Twitch, and I'm shocked. You've already seen so many advertisers leave, but I'm shocked more haven't left this platform. I think a lot.
The ad revenue! We are never going to get revenues again. Never again. We are gonna go into apocalypse 3.0. Ah,
A lot of them would be
over.
mortified
Hello.
to see the state of Twitch. And I can't even imagine what Amazon must think, right?
I don't think they care. Twitch was never profitable. They don't fucking care. At this point, I don't even know why they are dealing with Twitch at all.
They're still in the red with their takeover of Twitch. They still have not received any money back on their investment in Twitch. And this is what's
I feel like it's never going to be profitable. It's just sort of like a power play. You have a streaming platform and that's powerful, but it's not gonna make you any money.
going on this platform that should have been an easy moneymaker. But let's continue on. Here's some of the quotes. A lot of people just tired of this, saying ban her and everyone like her. I'm so tired of adult content creators going after underage teens and constantly pushing the boundaries of TOS to slowly funnel them into debauchery.
You know what is also funny? Like OnlyFans and like lewd content creators can do literally anything. I remember when artists were getting banned from drawing because they were drawing the sketching phase. And during the sketching phase, you didn't put clothes onto them because, right, like you're figuring out where the body parts go. And they constantly got banned for that. Yeah, it's like, oh, you draw without clothes? Oh, okay, well, I guess you're getting banned. That one, oh my god, do you guys remember when for one glorious day, we were allowed to have, like, titty drawings? Oh, it was so good. I have never felt so free. The moderators were losing their marbles. It was delightful. I loved it so much. It was an amazing freaking day. Dude, I don't understand why body paint. Let's be real. Most of the body painters are like girls with gigantic tits drawing dandelions onto their boobies. I'm not sure if that counts as body painting. I mean, technically yes, but like, come on. It's like kindergarten level, look at my boobies, you know? I mean, have you tried it? No. True.
Debauchery and addiction. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more serious of an angle here behind this whole situation, but don't worry, Morgpie is on the case and she is addressing these sets of criticisms directly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even know what we were doing. They would have no idea what was going on. And
I'm sorry, I'm covering her up. She has a itty bitty titty out, so you can see it.
it's not my fucking problem. It's not.
You see, that's more like it. She doesn't care because it's not her problem. She's not going to get banned for it. Even if she gets banned, it's gonna be a day. She doesn't care. It's not going to reflect badly on her. She's just gonna get more views, more subscribers. You know? Yeah, she doesn't care.
Not my problem. They're not my kids. No kids should be watching my streams, period. And that's regardless.
The problem is that Twitch is not an 18 plus website. It's like a 13 plus if I think it's correct, right? Like you can use it if it's 13 plus. So because it is 13 plus, you sort of have to be family friendly. You cannot just put your pet latex boys onto the thingy just because you're an adult and you want an adult audience, because that's not how the website works. They should make it 18 plus. I wish. But how would you even enforce that? with the EU face recognition nonsense. You don't want that either.
Of whatever content I make on Twitch.
This is one of those very...
The thing is that then you should stream on OnlyFans then. You know? Or like any other website, the Chatter website, or whatever. You know? I mean, I will be honest with you, I have never read Kik's TOS, so I don't know how much sluttiness they allow. I'm fairly certain they don't... What's the registration for Kik? Is it 18 plus? Is it 13 plus? I don't know.
Obnoxious things where she is hiding behind the TOS. She's basically modeling her morality behind Twitch TOS. Well, if the TOS allows it,
They allow the casino, it's as adult as it can get. I mean, I think... Is watching gambling content is strictly 18 plus now?
good. What I'm doing is fine. She's right on the one hand where parents need to do a better job. That's always the case, right? Parents need to do a better job monitoring what their kids are doing.
What? You want parents to parent? What are you going to say next time? That we shouldn't give the kids iPads and just leave them be? What? He's being unreasonable right now. I can't believe that he just said that.
But Morgpie knows that this platform is 13 plus. She doesn't just know this, she's counting on it. Because guess what? The people watching this, I would say there is a number of children watching this. I think that...
I don't think she cares about children. Children don't have money. They don't have money to sub to your OnlyFans.
Goes without saying. Because they're getting access to a 13 plus website. They don't even have to go to somewhere that...
Swooty, a scoo has a nice booty.
Hey, dog.
Wait, let me cook. What if we simply put all the children in the coal mines?
Yeah.
They won't be able to watch the naughty streams if they're too busy mining coal.
True.
Easy.
Easy, I agree with that. Coal mines to the mines. Yeah, absolutely.
That might restrict them by their age. They might not even get a weird look from their parent if the parent is looking at their search history because they're on Twitch, but they're finding this sort of content that is obviously inappropriate for kids to be consuming. Like, I think we can all agree on that. This has no place on a 13 plus website. So Morgpie justifies everything going on here.
But they watch ads and get their parents to buy shit.
Do you think? Oh, right, because, wait, do Americans still have that? Americans used to have it that if you watched ads, you got, like, Twitch money back or something. Do you guys still have that? Never heard of that? I swear I remember someone, I think they canceled that. Aww. The American boys used to have something like that. I got 15 bits from it once. Oh, you bougie boy. What are you talking about? Twitch used to have that if you watched ads, you get like some sort of bits back. You know, but we never had it in Europe, so...
By saying, yeah, I'm aware that all of this is happening, but, you know, I'm within the TOS, and it's the parents who should do a better job. But she knows full well this is happening. In fact, I would say she's counting on this happening to promote her content, if you want to call it that. And even people who have a very positive view on this stuff don't like what she's doing. You can see this quote saying, "I'm all for women making bank and empowering them, but Twitch is not the platform for this."
I don't like the word empowering. Have you noticed that whenever it's about women and empowering, it's always about prostitution? It's always about hoeing. There's literally no other context that there is a woman and the word empowering together unless it's about her wanting to show her coochie for $5 to $10. You know, it's literally.
I mean, I agree with that last part. Empowering? No, I don't think this is empowering for anyone involved. It's not empowering for the likes of Morgpie. It's certainly not empowering for the two people in the suit. And it's not empowering for the people.
Listen, talk talk in your own place, because I feel empowered every time I show off my ankles, okay? I feel independent, I feel free. The life is at my foot. Harlot.
People who are watching this and not empowering, especially for the people
Rude.
paying for this sort of stuff with their off-site sources, right? All this is degrading on every level. Like, no one's going to stop you from doing this stuff. It's all degrading. I don't understand how anyone's been convinced that doing stuff like this is empowering for anyone involved in the formula.
Oh,
it's not.
Good. Wave.
But anyways,
Maybe.
this person points out Twitch is still a 13+ site. These adult content creators need to keep that sort of content on the appropriate platform, which is just those spaces. She's pushing the boundaries of TOS just to funnel more people into her adult content, and let me tell you, not all of them are 18+. This is damaging to teenagers who can fall victim to this sort of addiction. I miss when Twitch was strictly gaming. Now, of course, I was, harping on this point here, but that's a whole nother discussion. But overall, I agree entirely with this post, and I thank someone like this for having their point of view, but still drawing a line that I think everyone can agree on, right? This stuff, if it feels wrong, if what she's doing feels wrong to you, yeah, it's because it is wrong. Like, this should not be allowed on Twitch. Not only are they allowing this, it's their identity. It's become their...
I will be honest with you, this is all very nice. But I will be very, very, very honest with you for a split second. I don't give a fuck about the kids. I don't care if you fall victim to it. I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. I don't care if you fuck up your life because your parents decided to watch, reality TV instead of teaching you how to be a human being. I don't care. I really don't. I have no pity for you. Okay? I'm sorry. I just don't.
identity over gaming. And even
I don't know, have some empathy. No. Out of stock. Come back next week. I don't think so. No. You know why? Because they always do. It's not even the children fault yet, right? But everyone always does this thing that we gotta protect the children, and they neuter everything. Okay? There cannot be violence. There cannot be adult content. There cannot be this. You cannot be that. I am tired of it. But no one has the balls to actually make an adult platform. So we have to coexist with these little retards who are running all over, and if anything happens to them, they cry that, oh, boo, 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 boo. So, no. In an ideal world, parents actually teach their kids things, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Just, I don't know. I'm torn on it. My biggest problem with this Morgpie situation, I don't care that she does this. I honestly don't care. My problem is that the moderation is not fair. That she can get banned 13 times and nothing will happen to her, and then VTubers get yeeted for weeks and months just because they have an extra pixel on the side. You know, it's like you either have to moderate her and tell her not to do this, or let VTubers be a little bit looser as well. You know?
when there was IRL stuff.
Also, I will be honest with you, I would put Twitch as 16 plus. I think 13 plus is too early. I don't think that you need 13-year-olds on this website. I think 16 is fair enough. You're sort of like in a teenager years. You also know how the world works. 13, you should be out and do something, I don't know, with your toys, whatever. I don't care.
Starting to proliferate on the platform. It wasn't this.
Yeah, eat sand. You know, just like normal children at the age of 13.
It wasn't this, but now this is so common. And you know what else is common? Just abhorrent behavior on Twitch. So Morgpie would invite an individual named Nikki, who I guess is another talent, and she would start popping off on white people. Yeah, Twitch is the only place where you can find...
Does she know that she's also... Does she... On you?
totally sanctioned racism.
Here's the thing. I mean,
She has a hole in her ear. I will automatically not listen to her.
like, I've literally DM'd with her and been like, yo, you're so funny, because she's done stuff on her own that I'm like, that's so funny.
Gamer subs. She's drinking my gamer subs. Do not drink my gamer subs. That is my gamer subs.
Like, we should stream together or whatever.
Wait, hold on. I need to cut you off because I just saw someone in chat say that she's racist towards white men.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. It's not against white people. It's only men. Okay, sorry, dudes. My bad. Let us specifically say it.
And I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's only white dudes. It's only you because men are EU, obviously. Of course, fair enough. Sorry, I'm covering the titties. If we are listening to weird people, at least let us feast for a moment.
But respectfully, shut up.
Okay. She must be fun to hang around with. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're a white male. You shut up. You have no right. This is the dream. This is the dream for people like her. I don't know why. Why is it always white man? Well, I mean, I know why, but stunning and brave. Bravo. Bravissimo. I'm sure that your father is very proud of you. I'm sure that he looks down from the heavens and says, "Ah, yes, that's my little girl. Ah, yes."
Shut the fuck up, dude. You're gonna act like...
You know who the biggest cock in this situation? This guy over here.
Love how you can see Morgpie's live oh fuck she said it reaction. Her
Yeah.
face tells it all.
Dude, can you imagine being told that you're a second-class citizen if you're a white dude? Meanwhile, there is like a white dude just like kneeling in a latex thing. You're like, do you think that's the point in life he's like thinking about? Like, all of the decisions I made in my life brought me here to kneel behind two big titty hoes who tells me that I am not worth the same treatment that they get. Because I think I would want to go to therapy after this. He barks you. No, he's into it. It's fetish shit. You know what? I am really into like whatever degen stuff you're into. You go, girl. But there is a time where you just have to stand up and turn around and say that's enough. You know?
Like somebody's being racist towards a white man, the least oppressed group of human beings on society. You can suck my dick. That's insane. Shut up, dude. She says white guys are inferior. They are.
Okay, so I can already tell you, as your pocket therapist, that she didn't have a good relationships with her father. She had some really bad breakups. Her boyfriends did not treat her the way she wished to be treated. And that might have caused a little bit of projection issues, you know? Now immediately sees the most extreme case of enemy. It's all right. It's all right. The pain will fade, okay? Give it time. The worst thing is how she's laughing about it. I'm telling you. These are red flags. If I am unwilling to argue on the bangs. The bangs are absolutely a red flag thing. Time to lose IQ.
That's not racism. I hate to break it to you.
I'm trying to read chat if anyone says anything, but they are all just sort of jerking off. This woman has 4,000 people in her chat, but it moves so slowly. You know that half of them are jerking off. You know? Absolutely. probably bought, yeah, and that's the other half. So there's like the moderators, a few people who are here, the rest of them are just like, I don't understand when it became popular to hate an entire gender and for no reason at all. I don't know. In 2016, you know, it's actually rather silly. Like sometimes people say, but hey, Scoo, you hate women. You misunderstand. I love women. I hate retards. That's a very, very big difference. I hate retards.
What an absolutely abhorrent thing to say. Not only is it ignorant, it's just plain wrong. If you're treating someone different...
I can hate both gender equally. You know, or anything in between. I don't mean to be excluding anyone from the party. You know, I can hate on an entire spectrum. Okay? Yeah.
Based on the color of their skin.
Yeah, I don't wish to exclude, okay? I would like to... Yeah, exactly.
You're racist. And if you think another race is inferior, you're extra racist, okay? This person is just mask off being racist, discriminating, live on Twitch. And this is the only place where this sort of behavior is sanctioned. And I'm sorry, Morgpie didn't say these things, but guess what? She's at the very least tolerating it. So you have this person who's not only...
The thing is, I will be honest with you, she has to. I don't think that Morgpie feels the same way, or at least she's smart enough not to insult the hand that is feeding her. I will be honest with you, she knows that her OnlyFans or whatever, whoever her fans are probably just dudes, right? Mostly just white dudes. So why would you say them that they are second-class citizens? Absolutely not. But she cannot argue with her. You know by the delivery that she is not the kind of person who is open for discussion, open for a healthy argument with logic and reason, you know? She's not really a logical person who would be like, yes, I see your point. I do agree. You see, now that you told me, I also changed my mind and you're right, I was wrong. You know, I don't think she would say that. Yeah.
Promoting inappropriate content to minors.
Morgpie herself is a dum-dum though. Oh, I'm not doubting it, but she's not dumb enough to insult. This person is like a game journalist, you know, who says that, oh, white man, this game is not for you. And then the game flops and it's like, oh my god, it's because white men sabotaged it, you know? That's that chick. And she's just like, yeah, whatever, shut the fuck up, you know?
She's also platforming unapologetic racists and sitting there and saying nothing. It's funny for the woman who seems to have so much to say.
I feel bad for that guy in the latex. I imagine hearing... I wish he would have had the balls to just like stand up, take off the latex, and it's like, you're a dumb fucking bitch. And he would have just leave. Like, that's it. Or you just call them a dumb fucking bitch and just leave the stream. Oh, I would have creamed myself so hard.
All the time, who never hesitates to open her mouth the second people say anything about her. But she has a genuine racist sitting next to her, spouting this disgusting nonsense, and she has nothing to say. Nothing to say. You know what? At the end of the day, why would she, right? The people paying for this content, the people watching this, they don't care if these people are disgusting human beings, because they're getting what they want out of them. And that's them flaunting their bodies or selling their bodies. That's what they're really there to care about. So yeah, again, this whole like revolving circle of the people involved here, nothing's empowering about this. The people who are making this stuff, not empowering. The people who are rewarding behavior like this, not empowering at all. It just shame all around. And here's another quote saying, see, when she is given a pass on the terms of service, she will keep pushing the line until she gets a slap on the wrist. Eventually, she'll get her 13th ban from Twitch, take a 2-day vacation with all the money funneled to her by the 14-year-olds, and then do this all over again with new gray areas. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Is anything going to happen to Morgpie in this situation? I would say pretty much no.
Yeah, she's definitely not going to get anything. Maybe her OnlyFans peaked for this. But beside that, yeah, no, nothing.
There's almost no chance this is gonna happen. This whole situation, again, this is what Twitch has become, and shame on them. Shame on Dan Clancy. All of this is just pathetic. It really is. It's pathetic that Twitch has allowed this. It's pathetic that Morgpie and people like this do this and take advantage of this platform and all of its inhabitants, all of its visitors, including 13 plus individuals, to make a buck. To make a quick buck. It's insane.
You think he is jealous? Why would... I don't think it's jealousy. I mean, I really do think... Can you imagine going up into Twitch and call another race of entire men just like inferior? Like insert, instead of the white, just say literally anything else. You know? I don't think that would fly. I think you would get an instant ban for it. You know, there is only so long a group of people who had done nothing wrong can be told that they are the worst thing ever happened to mankind. It's not cool, you know, like it's like hee hee ha ha. If you were born white and if you were born to be a dude, then you're a worthless piece of shit. Why? That's not fair. Because I'm a boy? Because I'm white? It makes no sense, you know? Yeah, exactly. Why? Why is it that she's also white? Why is she not scum? Because she has big fake tits? How is that different? I don't... It's silly. It's stupid. It's too simplified and it's nonsensical. Because she's a woman. So what? You're just the other piece of the puzzle. So what?
But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, consider subscribing, putting on notifications for daily uploads, and also multiple streams we're doing over here on YouTube.
Didn't you know you're oppressed, Q? I am not oppressed. I'm doing just fine. I am entirely happy with everything. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Oh, that was good. I don't think so. I am not. VTuber the most oppressed? No, we aren't. What are you saying? You need to empower yourself. Bro, like, do I have to, like, rev myself up, like, rum, 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 and now I'm empowered, or... What? How? What am I supposed to do? Be like Shongoku? I don't want to be. Bruh. You, as a VTuber, are oppressed by Dan the Gunnar Clancy? True. True. But not really, but true. No? Remember to repeat the script. Oh no! I'm so oppressed right now. What the fuck? Did I do it right? I have done it. Oh yo! And if I give these to make her feel better, oh yo! Yeah, no.